Hi Aries, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your December 1st to the 15th, 2022 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. Now before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds. Letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. Now before we begin this reading, let us ask God, Source Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, to bless us and to guide us, to move us forward in love, healing, and peace, to keep all that is negative, hurtful, and hateful from us. So let's see what energy we need to be mindful of during this time. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. We have the 10 of Cups, okay? So there is this energy around us. The first thing I heard was too good to be true. There is this energy around us as, kind of like waiting for the next shoe to drop, or, it's too good right now. When is it all going to fall apart? So being aware of that is going to be important, but also having a tendency to look at other people. The grass is greener on the other side. It's going to be something that we can feel very kind of jealous about. There's an air of jealousy that can be around us. And Spirit's saying, look at what you have, look at what you want, and look at how you're moving forward. This is a time to embrace what we love. We might have, good days and bad days. Of course, we always do. But this is a time to look at what we love and what we desire, and to really surround us with our blessings and be aware of our blessings, because we can easily get into a pettiness that Spirit's saying you don't need to go there. It's just going to bring down our energy vibration. It's going to bring down us. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. And spirit guides, angels. And spirit guides, show me clearly. Okay. We are crowned with the Page of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Death card, which is Scorpio energy. And we have the Two of Cups. What's interesting here is that we're not going to be sharing with everybody as much as they think we are. So people are going to think, oh, Aries, you're putting everything on the table. We're actually keeping a lot back. And it doesn't mean that we're being distrusting. What it does mean is that we're seeing what's right for us. We're seeing what to say and when to say it. Like, is the energy right here? Or is this not the place, not the time? How is it that I'm moving forward? Where is it that I want to be? So being very aware of this is going to help us proceed forward, because there's going to be the sense of, I don't want to share it with you. I don't want to do this. And we're going to get those feelings quite strongly, or our frustration is going to come forward. That's Spirit talking to us. But it's going to be more emotional. It's going to be more based around our fire and our passion and where we want to be, because that's how we speak. That's how our energy really does speak to us. So with the Knight of Wands, our fire leads us forward. We're very much in a action, get things done, move forward place. But the mouth is hidden for a reason. We're not going to be telling everybody everything. It's not their business. And that's really how we feel during this time. We have very distinct goals, very distinct ways that we want to move forward. But again, we don't want to share it with everyone. And people can kind of get mad at us and say, why aren't you being as open with me as you are? Or I feel like you're keeping things back from me. And we're not trying to be secretive. We just need to kind of stew in this before we bring it forward. It's kind of like having a good stew. It needs to cook for a really, really, really long time. You can't just put, some vegetables in, wait five minutes, some meat, some vegetables, wait 5 minutes and everything is cooked. It doesn't work that way. So when we're pressured, because we will be pressured by other people, oh, share this with me, tell me what you're doing, or, I feel like you're kind of pushing me out. You don't need that. You don't. You're trying to work something out. You're trying to lay the blueprints of it now. And then you're looking at bigger things. You have the Page of Cups crowning us. Now, this is being a student of our heart. This can also be child energy. So this can be somebody who has a very childlike spirit. This could be an actual child. This is our heart, our innocence, ways of looking at things, a sense of, I really see this as finding a voice, finding our voice. We can be talking with somebody and thinking, a little kid and thinking, wow, this time last year, you couldn't really communicate and now you're communicating so well. We can also feel that with ourselves, with the people around us. It's like there was a communication barrier and now that barrier isn't as prevalent as it once was. So that's going to be a very good thing for us. We're also very much being students of our hearts. Now, that's a thing that's always tricky for fire sign energy, because when a fire sign energy is a student of what they love and what they're passionate about, it can be all consuming, but also we can find that our tempers rise with it. And water squelches the fire. So we can think the more emotional I get, the less of a handle I have really on the way that I can move things forward, the way that I can kind of like hone things so that it's a fine laser able to, cut through the finest of hairs. We can think things get kind of out of hand. That's very much what I'm seeing here. What Spirit is saying is that we can have a tendency to get out of hand, yes. But if we're a student of our heart, of our passion, of what we desire, of what we want, of what we need, we change the game. And we open things up in a way that they just hadn't been before. And we open things up in a way that we need to for us. What we're going to see is as we're moving forward, because again, this is a time of movement. This is a time of determination. This is a time of focus. Everything is transforming. We're going to see that there's a cleansing, there's a purging that is going on with the Death card. There's a dying away of the old self, a rebirth of the new. And that's going to be something that's very powerful for us. A sense of this chapter has ended. This story has ended. This way of being, it's over. Now we can also feel that we walk between worlds quite easily, the spirit world and the waking world. Now we might not like that because it's not going to be as physical, okay? I can't hold it. I can't define it really well. It is a feeling that I have. It is a passion that I have. It is a way that I'm moving forward. It is an instinct, but it's not going to be as black and white, white page, black print, here it is type of thing. And that's going to be okay. So the Death card is showing us transformation. It's showing us that we're not necessarily going to be the person that we once were. For some of us, that can be something that we mourn. For others of us, we're like, yes, that chapter needs to be closed. But we're moving forward in ways that maybe we didn't have a handle on before. Maybe we didn't really know, okay, it had to be like this or it had to be like that. Or we thought it had to be like this, it had to be like that. And Spirit's saying the blueprint is getting thrown out the window. And as the blueprint is thrown out the window, there's a healing that's coming forward. There is a real sense of, this is what I love. This is what I'm passionate about. This is where I need to be for me. And this is the healing that's going on from the 1st to the 15th. These are the things that I'm facing, both as a warrior, and as a student, as a person who's learning about what love means, learning about what I'm passionate about. It almost is as if, we have it's like an Etch-a-Sketch that everything was scribbled on before, and it was all just, that big sea of black, and then you shake it and everything clears so you can start again. There is something here where it's time to start again. It's time for that clear slate. So let's go a little bit deeper. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. Okay. So what's interesting is that we have a healing that is happening for us. Right here, we have the Emperor coming through. We're represented by the Emperor in the major arcana. And that's going to be very important. When the essence of ourselves come forward and there is a healing around us, there is a sense of, this is what I need to do for me. This is how I need to move forward for me. This is how I am falling in alignment with myself. Are we leading others? Yes. That is an Aries way. We have a tendency to be leaders rather than followers. Even if we are following somebody else, we can be a person that people still come to, still ask advice of. And we're going to be utilizing that. But we're also healing in our own strength to say, I have faith in me. I am determined to get to where I need to be. We need to be patient. There's some sort of monetary payout that is coming. Some sort of blessing that is coming our way. It has to do with our transformation. And then we have to like hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait, because the crops are going to, to ripen. Things are going to come to harvest. It's not necessarily at this time. All right. Now we can be, we can be going into the winter solstice, right? Or the summer solstice, depending on where we are. I know that's on the 21st, 22nd, but in this time frame, it's like, hurry up and wait, because the harvest is coming, even if you are in the dead of winter. Hurry up and wait, because things are transforming and you're going to be surprised. And I do see it happening around the winter solstice. I do see it happening around this time of, oh, but this is where I need to be. It's like, oh, but this is what I've been waiting for. It brings us to a place where doors start to open. And we haven't seen it before. We're also a lot more proactive, a lot more determined, a lot wiser in the way that we're going after things. So that's going to help set us apart. Now, what's crowning everything is another two. We have the Two of Wands, we have the Two of Cups, now we have the Two of Pentacles. We're being told to put ourselves in balance. As we become a student of our heart, as we look at what it is that we desire, want, need, we are juggling a lot. And we put it upon ourselves to juggle everything. It's kind of like, no, I will take control of this. I will be in charge of this. It doesn't matter our age. It doesn't matter whether people expect us to be in charge or not. It doesn't matter even if we have the training. There's something about us Aries that says, I have this. I can do this. We're trying to balance everything. We're forgetting to balance ourselves. We are taking on too much. This is why Spirit is saying to us, be very mindful who you're sharing things with, because people are going to put too much on us. We're going to have a tendency to put too much on ourselves. And then we're pushing things forward, and we can just burn out because we're juggling everything and we could be doing a great job. But there's a snippiness, there's a tiredness, there's an overwhelmedness that comes to us that needs to be acknowledged. And once we learn that, it's like, okay, now I need to step back. Okay, now I need to see this. Now I need to understand me. Our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the King of Pentacles. We are trying to see too many interconnective, ways. We're also taking the advice of people, very prosperous, very bountiful, but they're weaving too many things together. It's kind of like, okay, well, if you can do this and you can do this and you can do this, then that will be great. But it's like you need to do one thing at a time, then move forward. And then once you finish that one task, once you say, oh, I can do this, then you weave in something else. Once you learn that skill, then you weave in something else. We're trying to put too much on the plate because we can see that it's going to get us our end result. We have to be patient because the payoff is coming and the payoff will be fantastic. But there's a transformation here that's going on. We need to give ourselves a chance to die and be reborn. We need to give ourselves a chance to, wash off the old skin, wash off the old fears, and be able to move forward, be able to see the doors that are opening. Because before, we couldn't even see that there was an opportunity for us. It just felt like it was always going to be pushed further and further away, that we were always going to be struggling and struggling and struggling. Our subconscious tarot message is Strength, which is Leo energy, and the Lovers, which is Gemini energy. It is time to realize that there is strength in what we love. Now, subconsciously, we can have very strong Leos and Geminis in our lives. Okay, that can be a very, literal way of looking at things. But there is also this sense of my passion leads me. And I am stronger. I am more than what I had imagined I could be, or what I had imagined I needed to be. We're stronger than we think, and kinder than we know. And that's a big thing, Aries. All right, Aries, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Spirit is saying you need the time frames for Leo and for Gemini. So Gemini is May 21st to June 20th, and Leo is July 23rd to August 22nd. There's something about the spring, summer that has passed. If you're in the northern hemisphere, that has passed, or the winter, fall, winter, that has played a very prevalent role in the way that we're perceiving them right now. We're actually seeing the repercussions of things. It's kind of like the vibrational energy of it coming forward now. Okay. All right, Aries. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy, as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Aries. And may blessings, prosperity, and peace always be with you. God bless.